The Komodo dragon is the world's largest and possibly the most dangerous lizard. But is it the world's most dangerous reptile? The largest reptile in all of North America may have something to say about that. So who would win? The Florida man's arch nemesis, the American alligator, or a real-life dragon? That is what I, the world's worst zoologist power scaler, King Churros, is here to find out. I'll be going over their stats and analytics to determine a true winner. But before we begin, be sure to check out some of the other King Churros content here. We do kaiju, real-life animal, superhero, and other stuff. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and you'll be in the know. The American alligator is native to America. Shocker, I know. And is a rival to the Florida man. The Florida man having such feats as... Oh my. Make it stop! Make it stop! Okay, to be the rival to these guys, you gotta be pretty tough. So what are they packing? The American alligator can range in sizes from 8 to 13 feet long. They're almost as big as Kevin Hart, and a weighty size of 500 to 600 pounds. On average. Now to put this into perspective, heavyweight boxers such as Mike Tyson and Tim Fury are over 200 pounds. Meanwhile, some of the smaller gators would be double their size. But their real power comes from their bite. With the grills they got, they can produce over 2,000 PSI in a single bite. That's over 10 times more powerful than a human bite, and twice as powerful as a lion's bite. These guys can rip apart limbs and even rip apart pieces of cars. Crazy, I know. Alligators are predators to be feared, unless you live in Florida. But how does the Komodo stack up in comparison? The Komodo dragon is the largest lizard on planet Earth, making other big lizards like iguanas, monitors, Mark Zuckerberg, and others look like toddlers in comparison. Komodos can grow up to 10 feet and can weigh in from 170 to 200 pounds. Accordingly, the heaviest Komodo weighed in at 366 pounds. Komodo dragons possess serrated teeth and a bite force of 500 PSI, almost 3 times more powerful than a human bite. Not only that, but they have a very potent venom and bacteria in the saliva that prevents blood clotting and induces shock into their victims. Alright, looking over their strength and attack power, alligators has the weight and size advantage along with the more deadly weaponry within their jaws. However, Komodo dragons does possess very potent venom. This venom is a hard carry for the Komodo here, so I'll give them both the point, as they both have extremely killer weapons on them. The Komodo dragon may be large, but they got the jets on them. Komodo dragons can run up to 10 to 13 miles per hour in short bursts. Alligators are also faster than they might appear, with sources claiming they can move at 20 to 35 miles per hour. Huh? I don't know about all of that. There really isn't any substantial proof of alligators moving at these crazy speeds, but them moving at 7 to 10 miles per hour in short bursts is more consistent, considering that the average human only moves about 6 to 8 miles per hour, so they're still pretty fast. So going over speed for speed, the Komodo dragons edges out the alligator. American alligators are ambush predators, and instead of wasting their energy chasing their prey, they let their prey come to them. They'll wade in the water and let prey drink into it, and then boom, catch them and drag them underwater, putting them into the almighty death roll. Some reports indicate they are a select few of reptiles that use tools, where they would use twigs, leaves, and other fallings in the swamp to lure in birds into thinking it's a nest, but actually it's a trap. Alligators also engage in combat with one another, performing death rolls and other maneuvers. Alligators are successful ambush hunters and experienced fighters as well. Komodo dragons are also ambush hunters. They like to sneak up on their prey and catch them by surprise. For some of their prey, this includes a lethal bite from their venomous mouth, and the Komodo will back off and let the venom do the rest. Komodo dragons are not only skillful hunters, but fighters too. Komodos may also engage in combat like alligators, but instead of biting and death rolling, they wrestle, using their brute strength to overpower one another, and in some cases they may utilize their tail and claws as weapons. Going over the two's hunting and fighting strategies, they're similar but very different. I think I'll give them both the point for being very effective ambush hunters and skilled fighters in their own crafts. Alright, let's set the battle standards. This fight will take place on flat ground near a riverbank. However, all fight conditions will start on land. We'll be using a 10-foot male Komodo at 366 pounds against a 10-foot male alligator at 500 pounds. Alright, sounds good? Good. So after analyzing multiple of their fights, I believe it'll start off with both reptiles sizing each other up, and when neither gives in, then boom! Komodo will raise up and try to out-wrestle the gator, and the gator will strike with his jaws. Komodo standing upright gives the gator a huge opening to clamp down its 2,000 psi jaws on its underbelly. And in that scenario, I don't see the Komodo getting out alive. The powerful jaws and that superior weight will definitely be a bad disadvantage for my boy Komodo. But what if the Komodo decided to not try to grapple the gator and instead use its other weaponry? I think the Komodo will do a lot better here, but does he win? Let's see. The Komodo dragon can start it off with a tail whip to either stun or really just confuse or disorientate the gator. With this opening, it'll either grapple or try to bite the gator. But either way, it'll be up close and personal with the alligator's greatest weapon, its jaws. Meaning the stronger and more powerful jaws might get a hold of the Komodo's neck or even head. And, well, that's GG's. He's cooked. The venomous bite could be very lethal to the gator, although some sources may believe gators could possibly be immune. But assuming they aren't, it'll take some time to take full effect, giving the gator time to crunch the Komodo's head in. Best case scenario I can see for the Komodo dragon is a tie. If it's able to land a successful bite, which considering gators can withstand their own stronger bites without absolutely destroying their armored scaling, the Komodo might not even be able to inject venom. Meanwhile, the gator will definitely crush into the Komodo's hardy scales with its jaws. So with its superior size in length and weight, and I didn't even have to use one of the heavier gators, then that severely dangerous bite, I see the alligator winning 8 out of 10 times. Only other 2 times being a draw at best if the Komodo dragon could successfully inject venom into the gator. Other than that, the alligator swims in his swamp with a new scaly prize. What you guys think? You guys agree or disagree with my analysis? Be sure to go crazy in the comments and let me know. And with that, I'll see y'all later.